Some of my favourite videos to film are the ones where I link completely unexpected clubs with bigger clubs or bigger things within football. I've done the non-league Celtic, I've done the non-league Rangers, the non-league Man United, the non-league Man City, I've done the English Celtic. But today I'm going to be doing the Scottish Manchester United, as you would have seen from the title. There's a small club in and around Edinburgh, not too far from Edinburgh. I'll show you on a map where it is. I often like to show you around a place before I go to the stadium, just to show you a little bit of the actual area, but the weather is horrific. But yeah, it'll be on a map right now where it is, as you can see, sort of closer to Edinburgh, but sort of in between Glasgow and Edinburgh, the two main cities. West Caulder United. Their badge is almost identical to Manchester United's, and to the untrained eye, if you were just to have a little glance at it, you would maybe think it was Man United's badge. I wonder if there is a connection with them and Man United. We're going to find that out today. Like when I went to do the English Celtic, Cleatormore Celtic, like there was loads of links between the big main Celtic and the small non-league English Celtic as well. So yeah, buzzing for this one. We are watching a game tonight between them and Bowness Athletic. Bowness Athletic, I think, are the highest scorers in the entirety of Scottish football this season, but it is the 9th tier of Scottish football. You almost can't go any lower than that. You can't go any lower in the East where we are right now. There is a 10th tier, but that is only for the West of Scotland League. So yeah, should be fascinating. Almost completely bottom tier. Links to Man United. We'll be watching the highest scorers in the entirety of the country today. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Right, the rain's died down a little bit, but these are the surroundings of the Scottish Manchester United. And I'll show you the badge in a second. It's on the stadium. I can see on there the ground. I'm not sure if it technically qualifies as a stadium, but look a little bit different to Old Trafford in Manchester. Check this out, look. West Caulder United, look how similar the badge is to Manchester United. When I saw this the other day, I was like, this is a video that has to be on this channel. Look, even has the like the same shape around there. Foundation date there, 1950. Not quite as old as Manchester United, who are obviously Newton Heath at first. We are inside the home of West Caulder United. Look at this. All the branding is very, very similar to Man United. I do want to speak to one or two people from the club to see if there is a link with them, and obviously one of the biggest, maybe arguably the biggest club in the world. But it's a midweek game, and the kickoff is at 6:15 p.m. Usually, obviously, midweek games are 8 o'clock kickoff or 7:45. But do you notice anything behind me as to why it can't be on later? Give you a couple of seconds to have a think. Have you noticed? No floodlights. No floodlights. A lot of grounds of this level in Scotland, clubs are obviously operating on very, very limited means. Fair play to a few of the volunteers I've just been speaking to, like getting the pitch ready for the game and laying out all the kits and stuff. It takes a lot of effort from the guys who work here, but yeah, these small clubs don't often have the greatest of resources, obviously, and this club here don't have floodlights, hence why today's game is being played at 6:15. Now, there's another thing that's sort of stopping, or you know, making it harder to play games at that time, is the fact that these players are part-time, so they'll all have to get off work a little bit earlier to make kickoff. But look, here we go, look at the dugouts. We have the sponsorship there, but look, here we have the badge here, look at that. Wouldn't look out of place just to see Erik ten Hag sitting there, would it?
I am Robert May, the West Caulder manager.
So you're the manager here at the club. What is the sort of biggest challenges being involved in a club at this level, would you say?
Obviously, one of them coming to the game tonight is getting a team on the park in midweek games. 6:15 kickoff. People are just finishing work at this time, so there's people scrambling up down the country to try and get here for kickoff time, or the arranged meeting time it's hard enough getting them here for the meeting time, never mind kick-off time.
Of course, yeah. So I'm sure you want to meet up before the game, obviously.
Aye.
And so having a look around the stadium, obviously you got like the badges in the dugouts over there, and I was looking at the kits inside.
Aye.
Obviously very similar looking to Man United in a lot of ways.
Aye.
Is there any like official link there, and do you know much about when it was set up, why the badge is so similar?
I don't know, but personally hate it because I'm a Liverpool fan.
Okay, I'm a Liverpool fan too, yeah.
Every week on the way to training, and they go, oh, is that Man United top we trained doing at the school, and all the young kids are leaving, oh, can we join the Man United club? I'm like, oh, we're not Man United, it's West Caulder. So it's
it looks so similar though, doesn't it?
Aye,
It does
really
look very
similar, aye, so it's a bit of a sickener for me, but just need to go with it, and it's one of these things.
And so do you think you get a lot of fans coming from Manchester to watch games here? Is there people that know the connection or anything like that?
I don't think there'll be anybody come from Manchester. It's hard enough trying to get them from West Caulder to come in,
over the road, yeah.
Never mind Manchester.
You got a message to any, maybe some Man United fans will be watching this, any messages
No, Man
for them?
United fans, just hope for the local village. The team are doing well this year. We're pushing for promotion, so the boys are doing it in the park, so it's time for the community to come out and try and support us and push us out that line.
Oh, here's some of the old pennants of teams you've played in the past, yeah?
So there's
Visited a lot of these. Oh, so that's the old badge, you say, right?
no, that is similar to the old badge.
The best team we've ever had.
That's the best team you've ever had, and that's, like say, so 57 to 58.
Aye, that was it.
Won lots
That
of
was
local
when-
trophies.
When they played down at Moss End, which is down on the road to Blackburn.
But he played for Dundee United and Colchester and other
John
clubs.
Rowe, yeah.
He played for
Colin Reid
Falkirk,
with
you say?
Falkirk.
And
Weekend.
Hibs, you say?
He played with Hibs, Eddie McManus.
Yep.
Kenny Allison.
Yep, nice. So Hassan, you are a player for West Caulder United, but you're also an international player, right?
Yeah,
Just explain to everyone your football journey.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played for Gambia before, for under 17, 1998.
Yep.
I used to captain the Gambia under 17, 1998. Played with the under 20, 23, and the senior national team.
Wow.
So, but now here I am. I've played in England as well, a few teams.
Yep. Who did you play for in England?
I've been with Grimsby a bit, and
Oh, cool.
played with Torok.
Thurrock, yeah.
Tooting and Mitcham, Leatherhead,
Okay, yeah, nice.
Crawley Down, Three Bridges.
Yep.
So
And then now
few
up here in
teams
Scotland,
now
how
up
do you
in
enjoy Scotland?
Yeah, it's alright, it's okay, it's just a bit cold.
Yeah, of course. I bet from the Gambia as well, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, but getting used to it, so
Absolutely.
it's one of those things you get used to.
And so who do you support? Do you support a team?
I don't support no team, I only support the team I play for in good football.
Amazing. I was going to ask if you're a Manchester United fan, because everything's so similar, obviously.
It's similar, that's the West Caulder badge, so
Yep.
but it's similar to Man United, but I'm definitely into more of good football, not about supporting a team.
And so what would you say to fans from around the country who might want to come and watch football at a non-league level?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's one of those things that you enjoy, to be honest with you. It's one of those things, I mean, to just come and enjoy good football. Sometimes you definitely play some good football.
Right, so forget the fact that obviously there's links with Man United and we're seeing the top scorers in the league today and it's 9th tier football and there's no floodlights and all the interesting things I've already told you. We've just spoken to a former Gambia international. He's played for the Gambia. He just told me off camera there that he's played against people like Essien, Jemba, Muntari, all these great African players that you'll know and recognise from like the Premier League and stuff and European leagues. He's played against them and his football journey brought him to England. He's played for Grimsby and other smaller clubs as well, non-league clubs, as he would have just said on camera there as well. And now he's playing in the 9th tier of Scotland. What a journey in football he's had, from the Gambia to West Caulder here.
That's fair. But
1-0. How long has that been? 30 seconds?
no far off it.
My streak without a 0-0 continues. 1-0. So look, here's the crowd for tonight. Obviously 6 o'clock-ish kickoff, 6:15 kickoff. So obviously a lot of people will still be finishing work right now. And Bo'ness Athletic scored after honestly about 20 seconds. Ball back to the keeper was a bit of a tough one for him, and he went to clear it first time and then passed it straight to their prolific striker, the number 11 there. in the middle of the shot, who I think Kelty Hearts have signed, and he's back at Bowness Athletic on loan. He should join Kelty Hearts next season. But yep, look, there's the crowd, proper non-league vibes here at the Scottish non-league Manchester United.
Good, mate.
How you doing, man? Oh, what a save. I think he was on. And actually, another side note for today, no official linesmen. We are below the level where they sort of have to have them. That you can see the bloke with the flag over there. There'll be one over here as well, but behind the benches. Just the referee on his own on a night like tonight. Oh, it's 1-1. Can't be long into the game here, and it's 1-1 already. And yes, 1-1 here. We've had 2 goals already. Good bit of action, good bit of aggro. You can hear what the benches are saying. Probably about 50, 60 people here, maybe in attendance. But yeah, really, really cool non-leaguey stadium, this one. Proper non-league vibes. I mean, look at this. You can just come, walk around, stand wherever you want. But yeah, I always feel really bad when I'm at games like this and I end up like missing goals and stuff. I'm not the best off the draw sometimes. I've got better at it as sort of the years have gone on, but I do miss a lot of action. But I hope that these videos are sort of sometimes, like, I love to show the football, of course, but sometimes less about that and more about, oh, it's a shot just then, and more about sort of everything around it as well. So meeting the people, showing you like different little things and stuff like that. But yeah, 1-1 here currently, and I've missed both goals, obviously. David De Gea.
You were going to post a picture there, weren't you? I was, aye.
£1.50, yep, I'll take that off your hands, thank you. So £1.50, let's see how the pies are. Pretty solid, actually. Scotch pie, nice and crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. Here we go, half time. Pie is still being consumed. 1-1 currently. Really, really fiery game, feisty game, as you always expect at this level. But see you in the second half.
I was looking at my map today. This is 280 for me.
This is your 280th ground?
280th, yeah.
What's the one that you'd go back to if you could?
If I
just
could,
one forever?
Just one forever. Well, do you know what? I've always had a wee soft spot for Bury. I used to go down and see Bury.
Gig Lane.
So I would love to go back to a league match in Gig Lane again, you know?
Yep.
I would love to do that.
Local to West Caulder, yeah?
No.
So you're just here to watch the game though, yeah? And what have you thought of it so far?
It's alright, yeah.
It's alright? What do you think of the ground?
It's quite decent, yeah, compared to other.
A little bit different to what you're used to at
Yeah.
Parkhead, I imagine.
Yeah.
And so what's the final score going to be?
Maybe 3-1 Boris.
3-1 Burness, and what do you reckon?
2-1.
2-1-2?
West Caulder.
Sure. Oh, save. Yeah! I've actually captured a goal.
Well done, Dylan!
So there you go, that's the league table before tonight. So 152 goals in 25 games, 133 goal difference. There's no one anywhere near that in the whole pyramid in Scotland, is there?
And I think Tui's tally is up to...
So Tui, the number 11, yeah?
Yeah.
What's he on, like 60 goals this season?
I think it's Tui up to 60 yet.
62 goals, wow. And he'll be at Kelty Hearts next season.
He will be, yes.
Yeah.
That's a really awkward bit.
It's all in the ground.
Hey lads, let's run, Paul!
3-1. I don't know how much it's sort of being picked up on camera, but it's getting really dark now, and these teams are sort of chasing their tail now and trying to play all the games that are rearranged from the winter that were sort of called off for various reasons and stuff. And obviously, like I said earlier, these grounds don't have floodlights, a lot of them, so they have to play these games earlier, and it's still like quite a gloomy day, and it's not helping the light. But yeah, 3-1 to Bowness Athletic here. Scotland's top scorers. They look like they could score even more.
Oh, unlucky, son.
Yes! I think that's his 64th goal of the season.
We're tired, lads. Let's keep going.
Oh, squeezed it in.
Oh, I nearly got it. That keeper's
Yep.
had a good game, mind you.
Yeah, he's made some good saves. Oh. So some crazy action today. What was that now? 5-1?
That was a crazy goal. Oh, was it?
Has he given it offside? Well, do you reckon he was offside? Yeah. That's what happens when there's no linesman, though. You can never tell. Really? If it's really dark when I'm filming, during the edit you can like increase the brightness on the clip, and I feel like I may have to do that for this clip here because it is so dark right now. I can't believe they played the game this late on and it getting as dark as it was. I feel like if it was a nice sunny day it wouldn't be as dark as this. It is a bit gloomy and overcast or whatever, but yeah, they've got to start playing their games that obviously they missed out on playing earlier in the winter and stuff. A lot of games to come that teams have missed out on and things like that, but yeah, really interesting to come and see like the Scottish Man United, as I'll call them for the title of this video. But from what I can work out from people, they've had numerous badges down the years and none of them really resembled the Manchester United badge until the most recent one. So I don't know when the most recent one was made, and I've tried to ask a few people today, but so if you know any information, let me know in the comment section below. But I find these stories fascinating, but I do imagine that whoever made the badge, it's no coincidence it looks just like the United one, or the Man United one. Surely they made it because of that, or they made it similar because of that, which, you know, it's a good idea. It made sense, and it I suppose adds a few extra eyeballs to things, maybe. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's brought eyeballs to the club for you guys who maybe hadn't heard of them before. If you're a Manchester United fan, come and check them out. It's a great place to come watch some football. Proper non-league vibes where the linesmen are just from either club and the ref's out there on his own. Obviously missed the first 2 goals. I think it ended 5-1 to Bowness Athletic, Scotland's top scorers in the entirety of the pyramid, I do believe. Scored another 5 goals tonight, and their goal difference is getting on towards 140 now. I think they've scored about 160, goal difference 140 odd in less than 30 games, which is quite amazing. I'm gonna have to go and watch them play and do a dedicated video on them and go and watch Scotland's highest scorers at some point. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this video and this club in the comment section below. Really cool one, another new ground for me to tick off as well, which I'm happy about. I'll leave some videos on screen right now. Obviously I've mentioned a couple of the sort of non-league ones that I've made connected to bigger clubs. I may put the English Celtic on, or like the non-league Man United or something like that. So if you haven't seen them two, they're on screen right now. Really interesting links between the big and the small, a little bit like we've investigated here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you could click on one of them, it would make my day. Cheers and goodbye.